Assis, President Bazoum, President Cassis, dear Tony, how are you? Thank you to all of you for inviting me to participate in this meeting. Very happy to join you for this important event, because preventing and fighting against violent extremism is certainly a priority for the European Union and for all of us, sure. For all of us, it's a priority. Maybe it's not for other people. Regions that were already suffering from conflict and instability, like the Sahel, are seeing a severe deterioration of their security and a growing terrorist threat. That's a fact of life, and happily, it is like this. Many armed groups are seeking local Daesh or Al-Qaeda brands, thereby sustaining and changing the nature of a long-standing conflicts. And in the Sahel, you know a lot about it. Not in Switzerland, certainly. Elsewhere, we see deep social and economic inequalities, which erodes trust between citizens and governments. We see an unprecedented level of polarization. Even in many of our countries, polarization is a fact of political life. There has been a rise of extremism rhetoric, hate speech, and xenophobia. And the pandemic, and now the Russia's war against Ukraine, have created an explosion of disinformation campaign and conspiracy theories about vaccines and about who is guilty for the famine and high prices on electricity and food, energy and food, for example. Of course, manipulating information and creating conspiracy theories are not new per se. It has happening since the beginning of the time. What is new is the pace at which they spread. This is a consequences of the digital revolution. What is frightening is that they normalize the use of violence. They are banalizing the use of violence. And what is tragic is that if you banalize violence, at the end, it kills. It kills even in the most civilized countries around the world. This is a global trend. And we need to stay alert and adjust to this new reality. And the question is, do we do all we can in order to counter it? This is the question that we has to be answered, honest, by all of us. At the European Union level, us the Europeans, for years, we have been investing heavily in combating violent extremism. And we know that we need multilateral efforts in order to do so and to make it in an efficient way. This is why the fund we are here for today, this Global Community Engagement and Resilience Fund, it's so important. It is rightly followed a whole of a society approach, and it does a great work in supporting the hard-to-reach vulnerable communities. Because there are communities who are vulnerable, and additionally, they are very difficult to reach them. And there is where we have to concentrate our efforts. 8 years after its establishment, the fund has developed an extensive network with more than 200 local partners and grant recipients at the grassroots level. Through the fund, we have addressed the drivers of youth extremism in Kenya, supported returnees from Syria and Iraq and their families. In the Western Balkans too, we have empowered women in Tunisia and strengthened local actors to counter radicalizing ideologies. In Somalia, I was in Somalia last week, and I could take a stock of what is happening there. In Somalia, the fund works on empowering youth and women. I visited Mogadishu a few days ago. I saw the importance of the European Union securities engagement in the region on first hand. We do a lot, but certainly we don't do enough. The same is true in Mozambique, where I witnessed how clearly the fight against terrorism in Cabo Delgado is linked to the security back home. Because people in Europe and in the States could consider that Mozambique, Somalia, oh my God, they are very far away. Why should I care about what's happening there? Well, because security starts very far away from our borders. It's not just by securizing our borders that we can become a secure community. Security has to be looked for around the world. Because if we don't create a peaceful condition for everywhere, nobody will be sure of living in peace. What we said about the pandemic, nobody will be safe until everybody will be safe, can be said using the word safe in another declination. Nobody will be safe until everybody will be safe, not only in front of the pandemics, but also in front of the terrorist threat. From the Philippines to Mauritania, the fund has made concrete progress in terms of impact, scale, and influence, and is becoming a key actor in the field of preventing and countering violent extremism. I want to specifically highlight the work it's doing to support female-led startups in Tunisia, for example, and allow me to mention one case, the Carol Bellamy Fellowship. So it's my pleasure to announce that the European Union will contribute with 12 million in the coming weeks supporting the fund. This will double our total financial support since the creation of the organization. And additionally, we are securing an additional 6 million next year in 2023. This will bring our overall pledge today to 18 million for 2022 and 2023. I think this makes the European Union the biggest donor overall. I am very proud of being so, and I am also very happy and very supportive of the activities of the fund. Because the fund has proven its worth and impact, and its work is certainly needed in the months and year ahead that look very much challenging. Staying close to the grassroots communities and making sure the work on the ground continues. That's why we participate and we call on our partners to join us to continue supporting the fund. Yes, initiatives like this are very much important in order to make us at home and the international community a safe place. Because yes, certainly we can say exactly the same thing in front of the terrorism threat that we have said about the pandemics. That is a global endeavor, and that nobody will be safe until everybody is safe. Thank you.